was going to do a video about how to stay cool in the high desert, and then we started having a thunderstorm. Anyway, this is my kind of makeshift job of putting reflective coating on my window that faces my backyard, and it's in my family room, and it just gets unbearably hot here in the afternoon. So I just went to the dollar store and bought a couple of packages of metallic filler paper that's like aluminum foil on the outside, only it's just metallic material that you can see through, as you can see. Instead of, I was thinking about putting aluminum foil on the windows, but then I thought, well, then I wouldn't be able to see out and watch the birds. You can see, I can watch the birds out this window while I'm working. This stuff is entirely transparent, but it's reflective on the outside. So I just got 2 packages, and each package has 3 20 by 20 inch pieces of filler paper, and I just tacked it up on the window, and I left a little piece open so I could have some air coming through. It's one of my chickens. So for $2, it's a pretty cheap way of keeping the room a lot cooler. I would say it's at least 15 degrees cooler in here with this reflective coating up here. You can even see the blue sky. Well, it's not really blue right now, it's more like gray. We've had thunderstorms or thunder showers all day long today. Here's the package of filler paper, metallic filler paper that I put up on the window. I just got it at the 99-cent store. Don't go to the Dollar General or Family Dollar because it probably costs you a lot more. Anyway, it's Voila brand. And actually has 4 20 by 20 inch pieces. Okay, I'm going to attempt to get up on my roof again and try to make some roof repairs. I've already been up there once with some black asphalt roof glue that I went over the smaller cracks and holes that I found. I first cleaned off the roof really well with a brush, and then I applied the asphalt roof glue with the trowel. Now this stuff I got online. You can get it at most, well, actually only some select hardware stores. It's called Quick Roof Ultra Bond, and it's supposed to instantly stop leaks in roofs, RVs, trucks, cars, all sorts of things, flashing. So I'm going to get up there and clean off the larger spots of the roof that need repair with a scrub brush, and cut a piece of this carefully and apply a patch. I've seen them use it up there before. The roof was repaired with pieces of this before, and it seems to work. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. Wish me luck. This is where they used the same stuff before to repair the roof. So it's still sticking on there, but as you can see, the crack has gotten much bigger, and this is what I'm up against. Quite a few big cracks that I'm trying to cover. Here is the asphalt roof glue that I used, or the patches that I did with the asphalt roof glue. It worked pretty good. I didn't have any leaks this last rainstorm. So I'm crossing my fingers. It's got a 10-year warranty. Well, it's pouring rain now, and most of the leaks have stopped. I've got this one leak right here. It's in the family room. I must have missed it. There were quite a few cracks that I didn't get to because it started to rain. But so far so good. Most of the leaks have stopped except for this one and a couple in the bathroom. So it's much better than it was. My whole floor was flooding before. You saw the bucket during the last storm over the winter. This is my next project. Got to get some new rain gutters and some rain barrels so I can start collecting the rain. As you can see, it's raining pretty heavily right now, and the roof patches seem to be working. I just wanted to show you guys this little map I drew of my roof. I circled the really bad leaks. What I did was I went inside and I measured where the leaks were coming in, or the water was coming in, and then I divided up the roof into quarters, and in each quadrant I mapped out where the leaks would be on the roof if you were looking up from the ceiling. So I brought this up there with me so I know where to concentrate on putting most of the patches. As you can see, I've got some landmarks like the chimney and where the bathroom is and where the patio is. It's pretty easy to do, and it was a good thing to have up there with me when I was feeling kind of dizzy and kind of afraid that I'd lose my footing. I didn't, but it's being up on that roof is a lot different than being down on solid ground. So this is what this roof patching material looks like, this Steel-Loc roof patch. Just a roll of tape, really. It's fairly thick and it's really sticky, and you peel off the back and apply it to the crack or the hole on the roof. So I recommend that you measure your crack or your hole in the roof and bring a measuring tape up there with you, so you can be more accurate with your cuts. And I would cut the pieces up on the roof because you definitely don't want them blowing away or sticking to each other after they've been cut. But really, this stuff sticks good, and it will stick to itself if you're not careful. So don't try and cut a piece that's overly long for the project. So I hope you can see this label from the roof patching material that I bought. It's called Quick Roof Ultra Bond Steel-Loc, and it says it instantly stops leaks in roofs, skylights, gutters, flashings, RVs and mobile homes, trucks, trailers, garden sheds, pond liners, tarps, tents, brick and concrete, and more. I saw a couple of patches that were on the roof before I got up there, and it seemed to be holding pretty well. The only thing is the cracks will get bigger underneath because it's still exposed to the weather. But this stuff got really good reviews online, so I thought I'd give it a try and see what happens. It seems to have stopped the leaks for the time being. Once I got over being up there so many feet above the ground and worrying about losing my footing, I felt a little bit better about being up there and just concentrating on doing the work. So this is the roof cement that I used to repair my roof. I brushed off the areas that I repaired really well with a scrub brush, and then I used a trowel. I got the trowel for about $2.99 at the hardware store. This stuff is called Blackjack Roof Teco Asphalt All-Weather Cement, and you can buy it online. Either that or go into the hardware store and buy it. It's asphalt cement for roofs. So this is the window air conditioner that I ended up buying. It's a Home Labs window air conditioner 5000 BTU unit, and I have not installed it yet. I've taken it out of the box, and of course I measured the window before I installed it or bought it. I bought it online. The shipping was free. It was about $135, which is more than a lot of other smaller air conditioners, but this is the smallest one that I could get because my window is only 16 inches wide, so I need something that's going to fit my window. And here is the energy guide. It says it costs approximately $41 per year to run this air conditioner. It's a window unit. I've taken it out of the box and installed the little accordion extensions. However, I do have a problem in that my window won't open far enough. I'm going to show you what's going on here. I've got one of these crank windows, and the crank was removed when I got here, so I didn't have to deal with that. However, it was painted shut, and I had to pry it open. And once I got it open, I found that it didn't open up wide enough for the air conditioner to fit through the window. And this is what it's hanging from right here. Right here is a security screw, and this is what I'm having a problem getting out. I can't unscrew that security screw. So my plan is to get a handyman, or I actually already got an estimate for some guy to come out and remove that screw. Hopefully he's not going to have to saw this whole thing off to get the window out. I'm hoping he can just use a Dremel to grind out a channel here so he can unscrew this screw right here and the one up above it. Okay, it's disclaimer time. This isn't an instructional video. I'm simply letting you in on some solutions that I found to make life out here a bit more comfortable. I'm not suggesting that you climb up on the roof. We both know that it's dangerous. But when you're on a budget and you're by yourself, sometimes you have to get over your fears and just do what makes you uncomfortable. I knew when I moved out here that this place would need a lot of work. I just didn't realize I'd end up having to do most of it myself. I knew I had to do something when the bathroom ceiling caved in while I was brushing my teeth. Back in another life, it was a bit easier, and I was able to hire a licensed roofing contractor to install a new roof. That was the time I saw one of his workers break through the ceiling in my living room. All I saw was half his leg and a big work boot, and it happened more than once. Then rainwater came pouring through my skylight above the stairs in my bedroom. That was when they left the job for the day after it started raining. Homeownership isn't always a picnic, but it beats paying rent. Stay tuned for the rest of the story about my air conditioner. I realize it's not the best solution, but it will make this place a little more comfortable in the hot summer. I've already experienced a lot of hot, sleepless nights, and I'm really looking forward to being able to flip the switch and have some cool air.